everyone, it's Katya and welcome to my channel. Today we are talking about reverse mortgages, so let's get started. So what is a reverse mortgage, or also called a home equity conversion mortgage for seniors? A reverse mortgage is a loan given to someone who is at least 62 years old and has sufficient enough equity in their home to be borrowed against. You can either receive a lump sum, a monthly installments, or a line of credit for your reverse mortgage. Unlike the traditional mortgages, you do not have to make any payments. The payments are made by the lender to you. The only portion that you have to cover is interest, taxes, and homeowners insurance, but the interest can be also rolled into your loan. So when the time comes, the entire balance becomes due. This balance becomes due when the homeowner either decides to sell this property, no longer treats this property as a primary residence, or dies. So when that happens, the first option is when the home is sold, the proceeds are used to cover what is owed to the lender. Now, if the owner of the home is still alive, the remaining balance, if there is any left, will be given to the homeowner. If the homeowner is no longer alive, the proceeds can be given to the heirs, or the heirs can have an option of buying out that home, paying the balance due on that home, and keeping that home to themselves. So the loan is structured that way, where you cannot borrow more than you have of equity in your home. And also, just like in traditional loans, your home is your collateral. But you get to keep the title to the house, not the lender. So let's take a look at the requirements that one needs to meet in order to qualify. First of all, this person has to be at least 62 years old. Second, they have to have a considerable amount of equity in the home. Third, the property has to be occupied as a primary residence. Fourth, you will have to go through the counseling with U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development. Additionally, the property will have to meet all of the FHA guidelines because you will be getting an FHA loan on this property. As well as that, the borrower cannot have any delinquencies on any of the federal debt. Sometimes, in addition to all of that, the lenders do require for the borrowers to have some sort of reserves in order for them to cover the HOA, homeowners insurance, and taxes. So there are 6 different options for the borrowers to choose from for them to receive the proceeds. The first one is called tenor. Tenor is a certain fixed monthly payments that are made to you, as long as the property is occupied as a primary residence. And the primary residence requirement applies to every single option. The second option is term. Term basically works with a fixed monthly payments for the fixed amount of time. The third option is a line of credit. A line of credit works just like a credit card. Once you start using the funds off of it, you will have to pay the interest. Well, the amount of a line of credit is based on the equity and on a lot of different factors, and I will talk about that a little further on in the video. The other 2 options are modified term and modified tenor. Basically, what those are working like is you can have both line of credit and monthly installments, or monthly installments for the fixed amount of time. Now, these 5 options are coming with adjustable rate mortgages. If you would like to have a fixed rate mortgage, which is a 6th option, you will have to have an only option of the payment as a lump sum. Now let's talk about what indicators are used to determine an amount that a borrower can receive. First of all, it's age. The closer you are to being 62 years old, so 62 and up, the lesser the amount of the monthly payments, for example, you will receive if you are choosing that option. The second indicator is an interest rate. The lower the interest rate on the market, the higher the amount that you are able to borrow. And finally, the last indicator is reserves. The stronger your reserves are, the more funds you are able to get paid to you from the lender, because If, let's say, you are able to cover homeowners association dues, homeowners insurance, taxes on your own, that means that the lender does not have to cover that on your behalf. So you are able to get more funds dedicated to you from the lender. Now let's talk about what would it cost for you to get a reverse mortgage. First of all, since it's an FHA mortgage, you will have to pay both upfront mortgage insurance premium and mortgage insurance premium itself. Those both can be rolled into your loan. Second, just like in traditional mortgage, you will have to pay the traditional appraisal fees, title search fees, title insurance, origination fees, anything that has to do with a closing of your loan. And finally, reverse mortgages also have a thing called servicing fees. Servicing fees are charged for the servicing of your loan by the lender, and those can be up to $30 on the fixed rate mortgages per month and up to $35 per month on adjustable rate mortgages. So what are the downsides of having a reverse mortgage? First of all, having a reverse mortgage, it's not a solution to your long-term financial decisions, financial problems. It's a short-time financial help. Second, if you have a roommate living with you, and let's say if you die, the roommate will no longer be able to live with you. They will have to move out. And finally, a third downside is that a homeowner can outlive mortgage proceeds available for them, so that the older you get, you might not have enough funds or funds at all, especially if the homeowner chose to have a lump sum payment option or a line of credit payment option. So to sum up, a reverse mortgage can be a great financial help for a short term for someone. The best part of a reverse mortgage is that you can still occupy your property as a primary residence. Now, we strongly suggest that you know and fully understand what a reverse mortgage is before you sign up. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. If you guys found this information useful, please click thumbs up and subscribe button so next time my video comes up, you will be notified. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me either via email, text, or simply commenting below, and I will be more than happy to assist you. Thanks again for your time, and you folks have a great one.